Red light for the first at 9, over 1200. All in. Gates open, racing. 5-star Vixen began well. Going forward there is Spirit of Brody, likewise trapped out as Kittree, Tango Fever handy, followed there by Borello the Punisher. Mina's Legacy, further back to Hayes for the girls and Mashani Ambitious. So working in front of Spirit of Brody, second 5-star Vixen, third the outside Tango Fever, further back to the Punisher. Next further back is Borello, Kittree 3 wide, a length and a half to Mashani Ambitious, and back in behind those is Mina's Legacy and Hayes for the girls. So 5-star Vixen by half length here, second Spirit of Brody, a length and a half away, third Tango Fever, fourth the inside is the Punisher. Kittree's been wide around Borello, Mashani Ambitious and Hayes for the girls, and Mina's Legacy's gone back to the tail. 450 left to run. In front again is 5-star Vixen, second Spirit of Brody, further back to Tango Fever running home well, and they're clear from the Punisher, and back in behind those is Mashani Ambitious. It's a 5-star Vixen quickly tackled here by Tango Fever on the outside taking over, and they're clear from Hayes for the girls. The Punisher, Borello's on the outside, further back to Mashani Ambitious, but it's all Tango Fever. A length and a half in front. Hayes for the girls runs home well, but Tango Fever's won it nicely. Second Hayes for the girls, and third 5-star Vixen, followed by the Punisher, and then Borello. Kittree was wide, a long way back Mashani Ambitious. Spirit of Brody dropped right out to pull up alongside Mina's Legacy at the rear.
8, 2, 7, 3. They are your numbers. Race 1 at Eagle Farm. The 8 Tango Fever for Robert Heathcote and Martin Hurley.
All right, Leah, that was a really nice, stylish win in the end. Oh, look, it was. She's a really nice filly. We're lucky to get our hands on her. And all thanks to Tosh. She's a beautiful filly, and she done that quite easy.
Backed up that nice trial.
She did, yeah. She's a little bit of a bugger to get into the gates, but once she's in, she's an ultimate professional.
Great start to the day. Well done.
No, thank you.
All right, well done, Martin. Good way to start the day. She was able to put them away pretty nicely in the end.
Yeah, she got into a good spot. She's a little bit tricky going into the barriers, but she jumped good. Got into a good spot. Obviously followed Jimmy Orman all the way around the bend, and yeah, she put it to bed quite nicely.
She was pretty tractable too, because she sort of had to get out of that speed battle early and then just let her relax.
Yeah, exactly. Rob kind of left it up to me. Speed was okay down the back, and if Ada went with him, it would have been going too quick. The ground's slightly on the easier side out there, so yeah, it's hard to go too fast and pillar the post than when the ground's riding like that.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
50 into $4, now back to $4.20. Devastating is $7 into $5, and if you want to play around both of those, Zoo Meteor at $5.50. Here's our caller.
September 9, Class 3 plate here, and Cat Chinner to go to the outside gate, and we're right to run. So red light, Zoo Meteor has the inside. Favourite Park Avenue, all in. Good line, racing, out wide, Cat Chinner away well. Second early is Devastating. Right up there as well, Little Wonder, likewise Zoom Meteor, followed by Onika. Park Avenue, Northern Pride, Russian Pins, Cabrinella, further back to where Striker Nordley on. So Zoom Meteor's in front, second Little Wonder, third 3 wide is Cat Chinner. A length and a half to Onika, Devastating's on the outside, further back to Cabrinella, and then coming Park Avenue, creeping forward, Nordley on. A long way back is Northern Pride, Russian Pins, Airstrikes at the rear. At the 400 metres marker, Zoom Meteor kicked away, a length and a half in front, second Cat Chinner, third the inside's Onika, running home Devastating. And further back to Cabrinella, in front of Zoom Meteor, getting the wobbles up now, looming up as Devastating, 3 wide, coming home strongly as Cat Chinner, and further back in the field too, running home as Park Avenue, and down the outside, Nordley on, taking over Cat Chinner. Devastating's on the outside, Cat Chinner's in front near the line now, Cat Chinner's one from Devastating, third Northern Pride, good late, followed by Park Avenue, Airstrike, Zoom Meteor, and then Nordley on, followed by Cabrinella, and then we had Russian Pins, Onika, and Little Wonder pulling up at the rear.
1, 4, 10, 3. They are your numbers. Race 2 at Eagle Farm. Great training performance by Jack Duncan with Cat Chinner, a horse we know can get fizzed up before the race. Today he was on his best behaviour. He tackled the race without a trial. He got the 3 kilos off for CJ Graham. And that wide gate, well, that was offset the moment the gates opened because he shanghaied out of the barriers, crossed to sit outside the lead, and under CJ's vigorous riding there late has held off Devastating, which loomed as if going to win at the top of the straight, but being first up for a year, just that hard race fitness has probably got him beaten today. And stablemate Northern Pride is picking them off late through the ruck for third. And the big horse, Park Avenue, he's getting fitter. That was second up today, and he's wound up in fourth position. So 1, 4, 10 and 3, they are your numbers across the line. Race 2 at Eagle Farm.
What a fantastic training performance. This guy kept the heart rate down a lot better than I've seen him do in the past.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. But yeah, outside barrier was a bit of a hard task over 1,000 metres here. So he done well. He had to do a bit of work early and kept finding. Yeah.
Gee, Shanghai out of the gates.
Yeah, he did get out quick, didn't he? Well, he had to if he's going to try and cross a couple of them, you know. But yeah, he kept finding. He was strong to the line. That was good. He's been working well.
Fantastic. All right, well done, Jack. Great effort.
Thanks, you.
Good when they do that to get across from that bad draw.
Definitely, that's half the battle when you draw such a bad alley like that. Nearly left me in the back seat. He jumped that quick. I was really happy when I got to where I got to. He travelled in a really good rhythm, but it was still a very tough effort for him to knuckle down like he did.
Yeah, he's very tenacious because he's a bit of a thinker as well, and he had a couple of nice ones chasing him.
Yeah, he did. He really found for me when I pulled that stick through and give him a couple. I'm just wrapped to ride a winner for Gary.
How good. Well done.
Thank you.
About to move into gate 3, and now we're right to run. Red light. Carbonetti's on the toe in gate 3 racing. Carbonetti was away fairly. Shernack a half length slow. Scarlet Tufty the inside began well. Handed there is readily available, and likewise a deal of humour. We're just a Jedi. Glen Massey out 3 wide going forward, followed by Port Morant passing, drifting back. Shernack now a length and a quarter further back to Oz Legend. Scalago and Inner Washy's gone back to the rear. Up the railway side they head, and Carbonetti's in front by a length and a half now. Second Scarlet Tufty. Third working forward is Glen Massey, and back to fourth is readily available, followed by a deal of humour, just a Jedi. A length and a half to Port Morant over on the outside of Shernack, and then Oz Legend. Scalago the fence, and last of all is Inner Washy, I reckon 9 or 10 lengths off the leader. So Carbonetti, the race favourites in front by a length and a quarter. Second Scarlet Tufty, third readily available, and fourth the outside is Glen Massey. A length further back to a deal of humour, just a Jedi. A length and a half Shernack and Port Morant, followed by Oz Legend, Scalago the rails, and Inner Wash is to last of all at the 1,200 metres marker. So it's Carbonetti here by a length and a quarter. Second Scarlet Tufty, a length and a half away. Third is still readily available, followed by Glen Massey on the outside. A length and 3/4 to next one there. Back nearer the inside is a deal of humour. The outside just a Jedi. Taking off is Inner Washy going forward 3 wide, passing Port Morant. Shuffle back the inside there, just in behind those Shernack, and creeping forward is Oz Legend, and Scalago's now last of all. So Carbonetti down the side at the 800 metres marker. In front still, second Scarlet Tufty, going to third Glen Massey. The inside is readily available. Inner Washy's going forward up to fourth, out 3 and 4 wide. Further back to just a Jedi. Port Morant the outside, getting shuffled back there is a deal of humour, followed a long way back there by Shernack towards the rear. Getting right towards the outside is Oz Legend, and Scalago's at the tail end. 400 metres left to run. Carbonetti just in front, looming up as Scarlet Tufty, followed further back by readily available. Sticking up the inside there is a deal of humour, and back in behind those is just a Jedi, but Carbonetti still in front here, trying hard down the outside is readily available, passing Scarlet Tufty. In front Carbonetti from readily available. Carbonetti's in front from readily available, and Carbonetti has won from readily available, and third Scarlet Tufty, followed by a deal of humour. Shernack was good late, followed by Glen Massey, and then just a Jedi, Oz Legend, Inner Washy, Port Morant, and the last one was Scalago.
All right. Gee, that was a good ride. Stacked and racked him.
Oh, Larry, winding out the clock, wasn't he? It was brilliant to see. Yeah.
Perfect when you're on a backup as well.
Yeah, he's a horse that looked like he'll handle the 7-day backup. He's a tough bugger, and I think doing that 2 laps riderless at Ipswich did him the world of good.
I'll tell you what, he's got a good walk on him, this guy, doesn't he?
Sorry,
He's got a great walk.
Yeah, no, he's a lovely horse. He's not the simplest horse. Full credit to Georgia. They're strapping today, rides him every day, gives her a hard time every day, but she's done a great job. Look, he's been in good form. He's got Faulkner Park we bumped into on the Wednesday and come here, and he ran well last week, and he's handled the backup.
Well done.
That makes.
Okay, Larry Cassidy joins us now. Gee, you pulled your pants down. You pulled their pants down there.
Oh, look, I think I was on the right horse. Thanks to the Wallace Able for giving me the opportunity. I think he probably should have won last week, but the favourite got to run up inside the horse outside the leader and sort of made me have to go. So, well deserved winning this week. It was good because I was able to sort of go along fast enough where they left me alone and slow enough where he had his ears pricked and he was doing it easy.
I was just saying to Brett, it's just so perfect when you're on the backup and you get a nice comfy run like that.
Yeah, that's right. There was no pressure, but when you lead like that, you sort of got to make sure you go quick enough where they do leave you alone. But as well, there wasn't much speed in the race, which helped either.
Good job.
Wide open market, but Rejoice a narrow fave. 1400. Red light turned on. Right to go. Gates open, racing and Daring Bell away sweetly. Rejoice is going forward quickly with Meritable. Kicking up as Charlie's Caius and Gaius is handy. Drifting back, Daring Bell as Smitzer goes on. Followed further back in the field by Kuda Tania, Crack of Doom. A length and a half to next one there is Mio Sorrento, Petunia, Moon and Me, and Titanium's a length and a half away. So Rejoice in front, second Smitzer, third Meritable, and fourth the inside Charlie's Case. And further back to Gaius and going forward is Kuda Tania, followed further back by Daring Bell, Crack of Doom. A length and a half to Mio Sorrento, Petunia the inside. A long way back in the field, Moon and Me. And last of all, the still Titanium the inside. So Rejoice in front, second Smiter, up into third Kuda Tania. Charlie's Case fourth the inside, further back to Meritable. And then coming Daring Bell, Crack of Doom, Gaius, and further back again to Mio Sorrento, Petunia, Titanium and Moon and Me. 450 from the judge and Rejoice in front. Second the outside Smiter, further back to Meritable. Charlie's Case the inside, and they're clear from Kuda Tania. Rejoiced in front, running home well as Meritable. Between there is Smiter, and they're clear at the moment from Gaius. Rejoiced in front, Meritable trying hard. Smiter further back, and then coming Gaius, but Rejoiced at the moment's well clear. Over 2 lengths in front. Rejoice is clear for young Bubba Tilly, and Rejoiced. Rejoice has won it well. Second might be Gaius. A lip ahead of Smitzer and Photos, and close up Petunia, followed by Kuda Tania, who was wide, Daring Bell, Meritable, Mio Sorrento, Charlie's Case, Crack of Doom, Moon and Me, and Titanium pretty well last all the way.
Yeah, have found the winning trainer, thanks Paul, and yeah, it's a nice easy watch when they get it so comfortable up on speed like that.
Yeah, I couldn't see it not working out that way today. Everything played out in the speed maps, and it just worked out really good. Les rode him a treat. He's a better horse when you get to the fence, and it just worked out for us.
Certainly, and a good winner too back as well at Toowoomba.
Yeah, it was a good win back then. We sort of give him a run there to get a bit of fitness, and we know he's a bit better class than Toowoomba, but we had to start somewhere.
That's right, got to start somewhere, and you're completely right about the map. Perfectly placed, well done.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Les Tilly, what can I say? Full of confidence off of that Rocky Cup win. That was a very nice rated ride.
Yeah, no, that's all the instructions were, to be confident and ride him like we had the race won as the gates opened, so that's what we did.
In good form too, this guy. He was a good winner too back just as a bit of a kick-off point, and picks off this race in nice style.
Yeah, no, he's a tricky little horse to ride, but he finds 6 lengths once you find that white paint, and that's what he did today, and that's what he did.
Well done.
Thank you.
And the field is now right to run for the 5th. Mashani Spartan has the inside. Red light turned on. Red Top our fave. Bob in the head, Red Top. We're right racing. Red Top away fairly. Freddie, also Mashani Missile began well and going forward quickly with Chase and Artie on the outside. Likewise, Whistling Spirit followed by Texas and drifting back as Mashani Spartan, who's centre field the inside as they make the way towards the back there. Just in behind those horses, Talk Like a Star. Red Top is 1 horse away from the fence over on the outside of Rocked. A long way back, Cradle of Life, Classique Gal on the outside, Signet River a length and a half away, must be 12 or 13 lengths off the leader. So Freddie in front by neck here. Second, the outside is Whistling Spirit. Third, Mashani Missile. And fourth is Chase Sonati. Further back to Texas, and the inside is Mashani Spartan. A length and a half to Talk Like a Star. Further back to Rocked on the rails, and Red Top is over on the outside of Cradle of Life. Second last is Classique Ellen, Signet River. The inside is to last of all. So Freddie's in front by half length here. Second, Whistling Spirit, and third is Mashani Missile. Fourth, the outside, the well-supported Chase Sonati. 2 lengths away to Texas over on the outside of Mashani Spartan. A length and a half to Talk Like a Star. Rocked on the inside. Red Top has got 3 behind him, about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. A long way back, Cradle of Life, Signet River, who's back second last, and last of all is Classique Gal inside the 600 metres marker. It's race on here. Whistling Spirit, Freddie the inside. 3 wide is Mashani Missile. Here's Chase Sonati, 4 wide making ground. Mashani Spartan further back, and Texas the next one, and back in behind those is Rocked at the 350 metre marker. Out wide, Mashani Missile. Also looming up as Chase Sonati, and making ground, Mashani Spartan back near the inside. Out wide, Chase Sonati taking over from Mashani Missile. Late Mashani Spartan. Red Top down the outside. The inside there is Rocked. Over on the outside, Chase Sonati. The inside, Mashani Spartan driving home later. Mashani Spartan has got up to win from Chase Sonati. Photo third, Mashani Missile. Red Top followed by Rocked, and then we had Cradle of Life, Signet River. Further back on the field was Talk Like a Star, Whistling Spirit, Texas, Classique Gal, and Freddie dropped out to finish at the rear.
Oh, you are too good, Les Ross. You said you were on holidays. What are you doing here? I know what you're doing here.
Yeah, now I know what I'm doing here, but I wasn't even going to come because I didn't think I'd get a winner. I thought the first one would win, and when I turned up for the first one, I thought I'd better come back for the second one.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You probably give Boris an 11 out of 10 4 starts to go for his ride. I think it was a 12 out of 10 today.
Yeah, I just had a look at the time. It's similar time. I said, if they run any time, Boris, we can't win because the Maideners would have beat him last time. But anyway, he's the horse goes good for him, and he rode it like a genius.
All right, well done.
Thanks.
All right, Boris Thornton joins us now off the back of a Newmarket win at Rockhampton as well. Gee, you suit this horse.
Sorry?
This horse.
Yeah, I've had a bit of success on this bloke. He's a pretty laid-back character. Like, he'll only do the bare minimum if you let him.
A bit like you.
Yeah, well, I can't argue with that one. But the first half of the race, I was just going through the motions. He was off the bridle. Wasn't that comfortable. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to go here. But once I got stuck into him, he responded very well. And Les has done a terrific job. Like, this horse has had a very long prep, and he just keeps battering up.
Good on you, Boris. Well done.
Takion.
And Shopping a Spree, the favourite in gate number 4. So Harrow walking up, lights on at the mile, race 6. All in, racing. Renouf away well, likewise. So Dapper, Ancient Girl is going forward, and handed there is the Grey Harrow, followed by Canasta Mix, and then we've got 5 Crowns and Black Log. Shopping a Spree back third last early doors here, ahead of Jacama and We Go Bam. So Dapper's in front, second's Ancient Girl, and third Renouf, followed by Canasta, Harrow Mix, and 5 Crowns. They're clear from Shopping a Spree, Black Log, a length and a half to Jacama and We Go Bam, 9 or 10 lengths off the leader. It's So Dapper Dapper here by length and a quarter. Second's Ancient Girl, and third the insiders Canasta, followed there by Renouf the outside, fourth, one out, one back. Next along is Mix and Harrow the outside, 2 lengths away to 5 Crowns Over on the outside of the race favourite Shopping a Spree. A length and a half to Black Log Jacama's on the fence, and We Go Bam's at the rear. 800 metres left to run, and So Dapper here by neat length, and second still is Ancient Girl, and third the fence Canasta, followed by Renouf, Mix, Harrow, Shopping a Spree, 5 Crowns Jacama is third last at the 600 metres marker. Next over on the outside there is Black Log, and We Go Bam's at the rear. 500 metres left to go. So Dapper by 3/4 here. Second's Ancient Girl. Renouf edging out 3 wide, sneaking up the insiders Canasta. Mixes further back, and Shopping a Spree's one from the outside. Harrow making ground the insiders. We Go Bam as well. So Dapper just in front. Renouf here's Shopping a Spree down the outside. Canasta driving up the inside, but out wide Shopping a Spree. We Go Bam coming home late. Canasta the inside, followed there by Renouf, but Shopping a Spree's in front near the line from We Go Bam, and Shopping a Spree's one. Second We Go Bam, and third Canasta, followed by Renouf, all 5 Crowns for fourth. Then Black Log, Harrow, Mix and Jacama, So Dapper and Ancient Girl at the rear.
I'm joined by Brett Killian once again for today, and a really nice race to string 2 wins back to back.
Yeah, you just appreciate that little gap between runs. He's thrived, really has thrived. Looked at picture, he's glowing in the yard. I knew Ben was confident because we didn't really want to come wide. So haven't really been making ground there today. We had no hesitation coming wide on the bend.
I was about to say, he's probably the only horse that's bucked that trend today.
Yeah, he has. We were mindful of the track, and I mean, last race, Humphrey 3 back the fence, made ground, so it gave us a bit of confidence if we stayed inside, but he went straight out wide, so I knew on the bend he was pretty confident.
He's on the best horse in the race. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, well done, Benny. He's thrived since that second up win.
Yeah, he sure has, Keon. He's a very happy horse. Obviously settled into the Chris Waller racing team a treat, and they're doing a super job with him, so it's just great to be on board and be part of it.
And probably they were starting to make ground in that last race, but sort of bucked a trend as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously it's been a tough day to make ground. I was mindful of that too. I was hoping to be a bit closer, but he hasn't been a horse that of recent times has jumped away grade and found his gears, got into gear quickly. So I tried, and I was 4 pairs back. I started pulling. I went to the fence. I was happy to go there. There was Canasta leaders back with Ancient Girl on its outside, and I was following Mix. I thought these horses are going to take me a long way, and I'm happy to cut the corner if need be, but I was going so well into the straight. He felt the winner before we straightened, so I just had to ride him with confidence.
Yeah, look that way too. Well done.
Thank you. Thanks.
And red light on. Race 7, 1400. Favourite drawn in. Gate 2 for Blazer Trail. And attendance just hopping in with 1 drawn out. Now we're right. The gates open. They're racing. And Fleetwood Macca veered left at the start and hampered Shaquero. Away well was Stampy out wide. Blazer Trail kicking up, and Fleetwood Macca third. Fourth the insiders, Hail Manhattan. Next along Shaquero, fast talking 3 wide. The Ritz has gone back, and Profits at the rear. So Stampy's in front. Second Fleetwood Macca. Third Blazer Trail, followed by Fast Talking, working up into fourth out 3 wide. Around Shaquero, Hail Manhattan's on the fence. A length and a half to Profit, and the Ritz over on the outside. So Stampy down the sides in front. Second Fleetwood Macca, and the heavily backed race favourite third Blazer Trail, followed there by No Luck for Fast Talking, who's fourth out 3 wide. Shaquero the next one. Hal Manhattan's on the rail. Profit back second last, and the Ritz is back at the tail. 650 metres left to run, and Stampy just in front. Second the outside Fleetwood Macca. Going forward, Fast Talking has been wide. Now Blazer Trail is fourth on the inside, looking for the way clear. Further back to Shaquero, Hal Manhattan, Profit and the Ritz at the 400 metres mark. Macca. Quickly here is a Fleetwood Macca looming up, and now Blazer Trail on the outside. They claim Stampy, followed further back by Shaquero. Fast Talking's on the outside, further back to Hale Manhattan. It's Blazer Trail taking over. Fleetwood Macca can't go. Blazer Trail, latest Hale Manhattan. Likewise, the Ritz on the outside. Blazer Trail's in front near the line. Lifting latest Fast Talking and the Ritz, but Blazer Trail has won from the Ritz and Fast Talking. Not sure fourth. Shaquero, Hale Manhattan, Fleetwood Macca really peaked on the run late, followed by Profit and Stampy up the rear.
He is doing a fantastic job with Blazer Trail. I hope they're paying you well, Jimmy.
Yeah, I hope so too, but he just adds another feather to his cap there. You know, he's never backed up in his career, and, you know, he's always been 2 to 3 weeks between runs, and, you know, he's backed up today and he's smashed him.
Smashed him all right. Okay, so last week, the race shape was against him. It was really off the canvas win. It was just such an easier watch today, and on paper, just looked his race.
Yeah, look, he was plan B last start, and today, you know, he just lobbed into the perfect spot, and as soon as he was there, it was nearly curtains. So really good effort today, and especially on the back up, he's had a faultless week, and you know, it just took him to the beach and just kept him nice and fresh. So really happy for Sero and Glenn and the Go Bloodstock team, and obviously Kieran and Dave and the team down there for entrusting me with this horse, and you know, trusting my judgment and getting him to back up when he's never done it before as well. So very happy for the result, and hopefully we can keep him for a little bit longer.
Yeah, credit to you, Jimmy. You've done a great job. He looked fantastic. He even looked better than the other day. Well done.
Thank you.
That was an easier watch today.
Yeah, it was the only question mark whether he'd back up, but he seemed to parade really good in the yard, and looked like he tightened up nicely from the other day. So certainly mapped a lot better for him today. It was a bit of cat and mouse earlier with Steve's horse. He had me sort of right where he wanted. I was a little bit concerned with how slow, especially with the 53 it had, but as soon as I asked for an effort and got off its back, it was all over.
Those blinkers are working a treat as well. But yeah, you're right, race shape today, it just looks like it was on a platter for him on paper.
100%. And like I said, I just hopefully the other day didn't take too much out of him, but just thought, like I said, the way he paraded certainly didn't look like it, and certainly his performance showed that as well.
Good on your own, rinse and repeat.
And Winburn with the tail up going forward to complete the line. Race number 8, red light on. All in. Good line, racing. La Romigo, Fast Coney both began well. Manhood rolling forward, and likewise Winburn out 4 wide, but he's whistling right up there towards the lead. Also Enterprise Pom, Manhood drifting back, going forwards Outback Action 3 wide. Drifting back also Fast Coney, a length and a half Safe Work, followed further back by Kinloch, and last of all is a Moody Bay. So La Romigo down the sides in front, second Winburn, third's Enterprise Pom, fourth the inside is Fast Coney. Outback Action 3 wide, Manhood going forward between them. Safe Work over on the outside of Kinloch, and a Moody Bay's at the rear. 5.50 left to run. La Romigo's in front by 3/4 here. Second 3 wide is Enterprise Pom. Between them Winburn. Manhood further back. Fast Coney the inside. Kinloch is making some ground, and Outback Action's out very, very wide at the 3.50. La Romigo looming up as Enterprise Pom. Third is Manhood. Safe Workers making ground. No room for Kinloch, and Fast Coney the inside. Enterprise Pom just in front, but Safe Workers driving through. Safe Work claiming them here. Coming home late as Kinloch. Outback Action, Manhood, but Safe Work's in front near the line. He really deserves this, and Safe Workers won. Second Enterprise Pom, third Kinloch, followed by Outback Action, a big run. Moody Bay, Manhood, Fast Coney, Winburn, and La Romigo at the rear.
Thanks for that, Paul. Yeah, we're just saying he deserved that win so much. He bumped into Antino, Brigantine, and he was very good when he was wide last start as well at the Sunny Coast.
Yeah, look, I swear he's run over about 10 black cats, but you know, that's him. Sometimes it's his fault, sometimes the barrier's fault, but geez, he's been an unlucky horse. His whole career he's been unlucky, but it's just when you miss those couple of chances, those old horses, you don't normally get them back. So it was just good to get a win today. Just it was really good.
Certainly, and a good job by you. Back to the 1200, and he was very sharp, albeit he got some nice pressure.
Yeah, look, we didn't do much with him, but in fairness to him last start, look, half of the race I was a bit disappointed. Then I looked at the dates. He was 5 weeks between runs, the 14 at the Sunny Coast, and he was doing so well. He was probably entitled to knock up. So we just sort of didn't do a lot with him and brought him back to the 12.
Good on you. Well deserved. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, well done, Martin. A double today and a very deserved win for this horse.
Yeah, thank you. Exactly right. We were in the Sunshine Cups the other day and 3 back one off and turned in and gave him a clear run at it, and he didn't enjoy that. So I said to Scotty today, I wanted to, for as long as I could, and snake up behind one and pop him out 200, and it worked out well. I think dropped back to 12, a bit more tempo on early. He really came into himself in the last 200.
Yeah, you just got that last shot at him. Well done. It was a great ride as well, but deserved win for the horse too.
Thank you.
Is about to move him. Vodka Martini favourite. Great Barrier Reef Chikara drawn in. Red light turned on. Right to go racing. Great Barrier Reef the inside away a little bit awkwardly. Now Vodka Martini began well. Spears over to lead. Second Spanish Angels and third the outside Freedom Rally. Handy Rose of Shiraz kicking up, followed further back by Great Barrier Reef, and next the outside there is Chikara, 6 sides, and further back to Starry Eyes. Iron Grace, Desert Mist and Sunset Soiree and Northern Express a length and a half away. So Vodka Martini, he's in front. Second Spanish Angels and third now Rose of Shiraz, and further back to Freedom Rally. A little bit wide down the side there are 6 sides, and further back to Chikara. Great Barrier Reef. A long way back is Starry Eyes, and then we've got Sunset Soiree, Iron Grace, Desert Mist and Northern Express at the 450. Vodka Martini's in front. Second Spanish Angels, and third the outside Freedom Rally. Followed further back by Rose of Shiraz and Great Barrier Reef. In front here is Vodka Martini by a length and a half, but running home really well is Freedom Rally on the outside. Out wide Freedom Rally. Vodka Martini taking over Freedom Rally, and Freedom Rally coming right away from Vodka Martini, and Freedom Rally's won. Second Vodka Martini. Third is a photo between Northern Express and Iron Grace. They're followed over then by Desert Mist, Starry Eyes, Sunset Soiree, followed by Rose of Shiraz, and then we had Spanish Angel, 6 sides, Great Barrier Reef and Chikara pulling up at the tail.
Oh, Tony. Tony's talking about his expensive sunglasses. He's going to buy another pair now after that win. You were beaming with confidence of this horse. He just had to offset that draw. You said that's Benny's problem. He handled it well. What a return. Oh, well, what a second up performance.
Yeah, he was really good here first up, wasn't he? Today he was terrific. We were really hoping that they'd open up a bit, and we're glad they did. When CJ pushed the button on the favourite and broke the field up, we were just able to get into that second pair. We knew if we didn't get in there, we'd have to just do a tough 3 deep. But he got in, and the minute he got in, I was never uncomfortable. I was always comfortable in the run. He's a really good horse, this, and you'll see him better again when he gets out to 1400.
He runs to the line well late.
Yeah, he's a really nice horse. He's a good-looking horse. He's got a good action about him. He's got a very lucky owner in Peter Anastasia. He knows how to buy a good horse, and I love them colours, the Vega 1 colours. So he's a nice horse, this. He could be another really good one for the stable.
All right, some more good judgment from you, Tony. Well done.
Thank you.
Onwards and upwards. Great win.
It was, Keon. He's a beauty, that horse. He's obviously got a massive motor and a very, very bright future. So obviously been very, very well handled by Tony Gollan and his team. I'm sure there's bigger and better things to come from him.
He's really fun to watch when he does start to build those reps. Like, he's just so sharp late.
Yeah, and a lot of fun to ride. He was given a great ride last time by Jimmy Orman from an awkward draw, and obviously fortunate to get on him today. Not getting Jimmy Orman's weight. So it just seemed like that he had gears. And once he went through him, he was awesome late on that Wednesday with Jimmy, and he beat a really good field. So, albeit the draw, he drew 12 of 12. He was going to need a bit of luck in running, and thankfully it come, and he could really show what he can do.
Handled perfectly. Well done, Ben.
Thanks, Kian.
All right.